All right. Hello, everybody. My name's Fish, and welcome to another video. It's punched my mic. So, I watched a bit of anime this year. I didn't watch a lot, um, but I watched a bit. I say this year, but I meant last year. So, this is basically just going to be me ranking the 14 that I watched. It's going to be a very quick video because I didn't watch a lot. There was not a lot of watching going on last year because I had a lot of stuff to do. I moved, so I was more focused on that. So this is going to be a very short one. I'm going to make another video though, basically going through all of the manga that I read last year, and that list is going to be a lot bigger. There's going to be a lot more because I had a lot more time to read than I did to sit down and watch. So this is going to be a very quick cut and dry video where I kind of just put the things that I watched last year into a chart, and then that is the chart that we will go with because what I say on this channel is law. If you have a problem with it, you can fight me in the comments section. I will gladly hear your point of view. So we're going to, I have it in alphabetical order, so we're going to go in alphabetical order. And we're kind of just going to go from there. And it's going to be very quick. And then we're gonna get it out of the way. So, starting off, we have Black Butler. I personally enjoyed my time watching Black Butler. I thought it was pretty good. I'm not gonna go as far as to say it's like the greatest thing ever made, because it's not. But it was really good. I enjoyed my time watching it. I thought the characters were really cool. I thought the set piece was sick. I'm very excited to read it. It's on my list of things that I need to read. I have the first volume out there on the shelf. So we're going to get started on that. And then who knows, maybe I'll make a video on the manga later. So for now, Black Butler is gonna go in great. I thought it was great. I'm not gonna say it was my personal favorite, but I'm gonna say it was great. And we'll go from there. I didn't know if I was gonna include movies. I ended up doing it because I only saw one anime movie this year, and that was the Chainsaw Man Reise arc film. I'm just gonna get it out of the way, and then we will explain in a moment. Absolute cinema. Okay? I'm gonna say it. Absolute cinema. I thought it was an amazing movie. I thought it was one of the greatest anime films I've ever seen. Yes, I'm going to ride the Chainsaw Man fucking bandwagon because that is a amazing series. And the movie was just even better. Not even gonna lie, I'm not gonna argue. It was great. I loved it. I personally enjoyed reading the Reise arc in the manga. So when I saw they were making it a movie, I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be amazing. And it was. Soundtrack, amazing. Characters, amazing. I thought what they did with adding Reise to animation was amazing. I loved every second of it. There was a lot of cool stuff that we finally got to see animated. All the fights were amazing. I want to go off on the soundtrack again because oh my god, I've been listening to the soundtrack every single day since watching the movie. Specifically the pool scene. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But the pool scene is amazing, and the music they use for it is even better. So yeah, Chainsaw Man's movie is getting top shelf for me. We still got a couple more to go, so let's get through it. We can argue later. Dandadan season 2. I'm gonna write it again. Dandadan was great. This was one of the first anime that my fiance and I sat down and watched together. We were very excited for the second season when it finally got announced, even though we knew it was coming. So we sat down and we watched it, and it was great. It was great. And I'm very excited for the next season. Very excited. But yeah, season 2 is getting personal fave from me because I thought it was just great. I thought it was great. Cinema. Same thing. Characters were great. I'm so glad that we finally got to see the fight between Okaroon and Gigi. It was a great fight. It was so cool to see animated. When they're in the house, oh my god, it was so good. I'm so glad that got to meet all the new characters. I'm so glad that Bryce Papenbrook got added to the cast. That is fucking hilarious. I loved hearing the 10-gallon wiener line and just hearing it come out of his mouth. I thought it was great. It was a lot of fun, and I'm very excited for the next season. So that's why it's getting personal favorite from me, because it was just that good. I watched the original Dragon Ball last year. The site I used, it said 153 episodes was the first like series. And the number could be off, I could be wrong. I stuck to the show. It was fine. I'm not the biggest Dragon Ball guy anyways, but I decided to sit down and give it a shot. And so I did. It was fine. I do plan on watching the rest of it, so hopefully if I do this again next year, there will be more to be said. But right now, it's meh. I'm hoping that when I watch the rest and I read the rest, it's a lot better. But I'll be honest, that first one was rough. It was rough. It was hard to get through. And I will stand by that. And I will come back next year when I make this video again for 2026. And hopefully I will have sat down and watched whatever's next. And when I do, hopefully I will have a lot better to say, because right now all I can say about Dragon Ball is it's pretty meh. I know I'm late to watching it. I am in my 20s and I still haven't watched it yet, and I just started it. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's meh. It's a meh anime so far. Hopefully it gets better, but right now it's meh. Moving on. Fire Force. What the fuck is Fire Force? It was another one that my fiance and I sat down and we watched. And then I had to finish because they no longer wanted to watch it, which is fine. I will be completely honest when I say this. I did not finish it I didn't watch the newest season. I completely fucked off like at the end of the first season because I was like, I'm not liking this. This is not fun. I'm sorry to all the Fire Force people out there. Please don't come for me. Um, I wanted to like it because I thought it was a really cool concept. I wanted to like it, but sadly I couldn't, and I'm sorry. Um, but that is all I'm going to say for now. And we're gonna move on because again, I don't have a lot to say about Fire Force. I only got through the first season and then I stopped. So we're just gonna go. We're just gonna go. Frieren. The second season just came out recently at the time of recording this. I haven't watched it yet, so we're mainly going to be discussing the first season of the anime. Um, I personally liked it. Frieren was definitely something that was very hit or miss for me when it first came out because everyone and their mom was talking about it. And I didn't know how to give an opinion on it. And I didn't want to watch it. I started the first season in November of 2025. And I liked it. I thought it was really good. My favorite part about it is definitely the soundtrack. I'm a big soundtrack guy. Maybe one day we can make a video where I talk about soundtracks because I really liked Frierin's soundtrack. I thought it was great. So anyways, I grabbed the wrong one. We're gonna put Frieren at great. I thought it was a great show. I liked it. I've been reading it as well. I'm only on like the third volume of the manga. But it's good. I'm definitely enjoying it. And I haven't watched the second season yet. Been really busy at this beginning part of the year. So I'm really excited to sit down and actually get to watch it. Hopefully I enjoy it. And yeah, so we're gonna move on. Next up is Girls Last Tour. I watched this as a joke originally. Because I saw a clip of it on TikTok and basically said like, wow, this could be really good. And so I sat down one morning because I was off one day and I sat there from like 5 a.m. to I want to say like 11:30 p.m. And I knocked it out. I thought it was great. I thought it was a great anime. I didn't know that watching an anime that relied so heavily on two people was going to be as good. I thought it was going to be pretty boring. But I definitely liked it and I liked what they did with it. And even though apparently the anime ends I think a couple chapters before the manga. I haven't read the manga yet, so I don't know. I just know what I've read so far. I'm probably going to start reading the manga and see what I missed. So that should be a lot of fun. I don't know if you can get physical copies of it, of this manga. It might just be an online only kind of thing. I'll have to look into it. But yeah, Girls Last Tour, great. I thought it was great. These next two are gonna be like really like odd things. Of course, Hetalia. Um, the only reason that I started watching Hetalia is because my fiance swore up and down that it was like the greatest thing ever. They're not the biggest like manga anime person, so they don't have a lot of experience. Most of it has come from me. Um, but they swore up and down with Hetalia, and I get it. I get it. It's something. I personally liked it. I thought it was pretty good. It took a bit to get through. There's a lot, but it was good. I thought it was great. I loved the whole idea of like all like the world powers just like like all the different countries kind of just like being people and just like arguing back and forth and just going about life. I thought it was pretty good. I liked it. I thought it was a funny concept and I liked watching it. Talia is going in good. It's going in good though. I thought it could be better. It's going in good, but it was great. I loved it. I loved watching it. It was so much fun to watch. But there are things on this list that are better, and that's why it's going in good. Same with How to Raise a Mummy. It's going in good as well because it's the same concept. It was something that my fiance suggested to me. I sat down and I watched it, and I thought, okay, this is an anime. Definitely, this is definitely an anime. And I watched through it, and I thought it was really good. And that's it. That's all I have to say. I thought the characters are good. I thought the concept was good. I thought it was great. That's why it's where it is, and that's why it's gonna stay there. If you want to talk about it, we can. If you have more different opinions about why it should be at the very top or why it should be at the very bottom, let me know. Same with all of these on this list. This is just me blabbing for the sake of blabbing, and I think it's going okay. Next we got Mashle. Mashle season 2 and 1. I actually watched all of it last year. It was good. I thought Alex Lee did a great job. I thought all the characters were voiced perfectly. I watch all of these in dub because of my fiance. She's one of the people who are under the impression of I don't want to read while I watch anime, so I have to watch all these in dub. So most of my opinions are coming from the dub. I'm gonna say it now. I'm sorry, but yeah, I thought Alex Lee did a great job. I thought all the other characters did an amazing job. I thought the idea of Mashle was really cool. At first, I didn't. I thought it was gonna be really stupid. Because from what I've heard, it's basically One Punch mixed with Harry Potter, and they aren't lying. It is One Punch Man mixed with Harry Potter. Except Mashle's so much better. Oh no. But yeah. Mashle 1 and 2. We're gonna put in great. I thought it was great. I thought it was great. I had a fun time watching it. I loved every second of it. I thought it was really good. Very excited for whatever they do next. So before we get on to One Piece, before we get the elephant in the room knocked out, I am just going to say it. I'm not done. I'm gonna get that out of the way now. I'm not done with One Piece at all. I just started it last year. I'm not even done. Not even remotely close to done. It's gonna be a while before I'm done. But from what I've been able to sit down and watch so far, it's good. It's good. It's not my favorite. It's not the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, but it's good. And that's all that matters. It's good. Um, I think so far the characters that I have met have been a fun time. Um, Definitely not complaining in the slightest. And I will definitely come back in the 2026 video whenever we're done with the year and give an update. But for now, it's going in good. I still have a long way to go with that. I'm going to admit that. I probably shouldn't have even put it in this list, but it is something I watched last year. Last year. So we're putting it here anyways. So give me the benefit of the doubt right now. Let me get to where I need to be, and I will come back. We can reconvene and we can talk about this more. But for now, that is where it'll go and that is where it'll stay. Anyways, school babysitter. Yeah, it was fine. I didn't do a lot of research on it, but I'm pretty sure the only way you can watch it is the subbed version. It was good. I liked it. Yeah, I thought it was a pretty entertaining anime. It was pretty funny. If you haven't watched it, it's basically a dude who transfers to this school and he joins the like the teachers like babysitting group basically with his little brother. And you just get to see that, and it's good. I mean, it was a fun watch. It was fun to sit there and watch it and talk about it, and I thought it was entertaining. It had its moments where I was like, man, this is really good, and then also had its moments where I was like, man, this thing's a pile of dookie. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at with School Babysitter. Next up on my list is The Devil is a Part-Timer. I started this on a whim, kind of just to get an idea as to what it was, because I heard a lot of people talking about it and I heard a lot of people saying it was really good and that it's worth the watch. Somewhat true. The first season is great. I thought what they did with the first season was amazing. I really enjoyed the characters. I really enjoyed the development. I really enjoyed the setting. Like, who else wouldn't want to watch a basic god like the devil Satan himself from the Bible become an average Joe Schmo who can't really do a whole lot until later in the season? And works at off-brand McDonald's. Like that's peak. It was good. And then I watched the second season and it made me want to blow my head off because oh my god, it was the most boring. It was the biggest fall from grace in my opinion that I have ever seen. So because I've watched both and because I have to give an opinion on both, it would have been in personal fave. But the second season dropped it down to good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all the Devil's a Part-Timer fans. I'm sorry. It was just very quickly ruined for me with the second season. That's all I gotta say. Finally, we have the vending machine anime. It was fine. It was good. I thought it was pretty good. It was funny. It had its moments where I was like, yeah, that works. Yeah. And then there were some moments where I'm like, I don't know. I think the idea of a vending machine who gets 90% of his power from just people buying shit is really funny, though. I like that idea. I personal opinion, I think they should let you be vending machines in video games. I think that'd be really funny. You have to like get your power from people buying shit from you. That'd be great. But yeah, I'm gonna put it in good because again, I thought it was good. I thought it was good. It was good. It was fun. It was a fun watch. So there we have it. That is my tier list for the anime that I watched in 2025. This list is going to annoy people. This list is going to piss people off, and I understand that. If you want to discuss it, we can discuss it. That is fine. I do not have an issue with discussing why I'm wrong or why you're wrong or why we're both wrong. Because at the end of the day, none of us can be right. Okay? Think of the community that you're think of the community that you're a part of. No one will ever be right. At the end of the day, we're all wrong. We do this for the love of the game. All right. So that was it. That was the video. I got through it. If you liked it, of course, leave a like. If you didn't like it, dislike it. That's fine. I don't do this for the likes. I do this because I like anime. So let's get it done. Yeah, if you liked it, leave a like. If you didn't, dislike it. Subscribe for more. I do plan on making more videos like this. I do plan on making more anime or manga related content. I do also plan on making other things. I have been playing through some video games recently. It's been a lot of fun. I can't wait to play more. So you can find that. You can also go and follow me on Twitch. I will throw it up on screen again. Twitch TV/TheFishStreams. Go check it out. I've been trying to get better about my schedule. We go live every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And whenever I get around to making the manga tier list video, you guys can crucify me then as well. Bye!